So I really want to discuss the 14 habits that improve my productivity to actually work on my dreams. So the first thing is waking up 20 minutes before my alarm goes off. So I always put my alarm on for like 45 minutes before I'm actually meant to be getting up. So what it does is it mentally prepares me and be like, you know what, Kelly, it's almost time to get up. Start waking up slowly instead of like putting it on for like the minute when you're meant to be getting up and you're like rushing and the alarm is going off and it's that annoying sound and you're just like, it just doesn't make you start the day the right way. Okay, I like to slowly, gradually start my day. I don't want to be in a rush. I want to slowly wake up. So that is something that's been a game changer for me, because then I'm like prepared. I know it's almost time to get up. The next thing is like showing thanks and gratitude for the new day. So often we wake up every day, especially when you're about to go to work and you're like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe my life right now. Do I really have to get up? Do I really have to go to work? And you just already feel stressed. You are already starting the day off on like such a negative note. And something that I've started doing more and more often is waking up, sitting upright, and maybe I have my coffee with me already, and I'm just kind of like slowly showing gratitude for the new day. Like, I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful for like the sun that is coming in my bedroom. Like, I'm just grateful. And when you start to show the day thanks from the beginning, instead of like waking up and just feeling immediately like you're in a bad mood and you're not keen for your day, it already sets the tone for your day. So try and just be grateful sometimes. Try and look for the small things that you can be grateful for, because it definitely shifts your mindset.
No way.
The third habit is making my morning coffee while staring outside at the trees. So as you can see, I'm sitting on my couch, and something that I love to do is I love waking up and making myself a really good cup of coffee and sitting on my couch. Like, the curtains are open, the sky is so blue, and I have a beautiful tree like right outside my my balcony, and it's so gorgeous, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding, it is so stunning. And it's something that just kind of like gives me a sense of calmness and peace and gratitude. And while I'm sipping on my coffee, I'm just starting to feel more prepared for my day, because I know that I'm starting it off the right way. And you know what? Some days, like, obviously, like, I'm human. I'm not going to be waking up in like the best mood ever, and I'm not going to be feeling my best. But what I'm trying to really do in my life is try and look for those small moments that bring me an ounce of joy, and try and look at things like making myself a cup of coffee as like a way to motivate me to get going with my day. So it's just all about those small things that you do in order to like reframe your mindset to changing the perspective from like just not being keen to actually just looking forward to life and like making the most of it. Habit number 4 is not checking my phone notifications within 30 minutes of waking up. This is a game changer as well, because what I usually do is I like lay in bed. Well, I used to do this. I used to like lay in bed, wake up, and then I would check all of my notifications like as soon as I wake up. And I don't do that anymore, because I don't think that it's healthy for your brain to immediately be looking at a screen while it's still like waking up. And I'm sure there's like a scientific fact that will back that whole thing that I just said. But I, for myself, like, I can't do that. So when I wake up, like, I obviously put my phone alarm off, but I don't sit on my phone and like go through my notifications or my emails or whatever is coming through. Like, I keep my phone to the side and I just try and take in the morning for like what it is. Habit number 5 is doing a guided meditation while laying on the couch. So I love meditations. And if you watch a lot of my videos, I speak about how valuable meditation is in life, because for someone that has a very anxiety-driven, chaotic mind, I need something that is going to calm my mind and not like make it feel panicky and like overwhelmed. So meditation for me is just a way to, you know, self-regulate my emotions, to calm my mind and calm my thoughts and just feel so much better. Because I feel like when you live life from a calm perspective, you're able to navigate chaotic situations from a good mindset and a good point of view, because you're calm enough to handle things. So for me, I love just like laying on the couch, putting on a guided meditation and just having that moment for myself when I'm able to just like focus on my breathing and focus on the beautiful day that's ahead, and instead of like just worrying so much and like letting my mind and my thoughts spiral out, meditation is like so helpful for me. Like, I'm not even kidding.
Everything you're saying is going in one ear and out.
Habit number 6 is journal my thoughts for 15 to 20 minutes a day. So like I said before, I have a chaotic mind, okay? So for me, if I want to stay productive, my mind needs to be clear. I need to have a good perspective. I need to be in a great mood. I need to make sure that I have this cleared out so that I'm able to focus on my goals. And what has really helped me is taking 10 to 20 minutes and just like writing in my journal, writing all of my worries, my thoughts, anything that I'm feeling on that piece of paper, releasing it, and then clearing my mind to actually focus on the things that are important and the things that I want to achieve and the things that are actually going to make me feel better and feel more secure. So journaling has been such a game changer in my life, because also if you can't afford therapy, it's a great way to self-regulate your emotions and become more self-aware and learn more about yourself, and also deal with things that you're going through in a constructive way, because you're writing everything down. You're able to now see what you need to do in order to overcome those certain things. So journaling is something that I love and I always preach it. So yeah, like I don't care what you say. For me, it's been such a helpful and powerful tool. Habit number 7 is take my notebook and write down each task that requires immediate attention first, compared to like smaller tasks that can wait, and sort of like scheduling out my day. So what I have recently done is I do like time blocking. So I have little sections in my day on when I know that I need to complete a specific task. And what I do is from the morning until like the end of my day, everything that's in the morning, when I'm feeling the most refreshed and ready and like pumped, I'm going to be doing the harder tasks first. That's just how I like to do things. And the smaller things I like to get out of the way. And then more of the longer type of tasks, I like to schedule out a specific time for that too. So when I sit in the morning and I write in my notepad every single task that I need to complete for the day, I make sure that I'm being realistic, because I don't want to be overwhelmed, because if I'm overwhelmed, I'm not going to want to do anything. So it's all about figuring out your rhythm, figuring out what works for you. I know that when I sit down, I need to write down everything on like a to-do list so that I can like manually tick it off. And that to me gives me a sense of accomplishment, but it also gives me a sense of purpose, because I know I have things to do today. It's going to keep me busy, and that's what I like to do. Like, I love being productive, and it doesn't necessarily mean spending the whole day just working. It's about actually, taking the important things and making sure that you're working on them and completing them so that you're able to move to the next thing and get closer to achieving your goals. I do have something really exciting coming up, which is this productivity course that I've created, and it's coming out very soon. So definitely, stay tuned. But it's something that I put together because I've noticed that like a lot of people think that by just being busy, you're being productive, and you're actually not. And then you look at the end of the day and you're like, I actually didn't do anything. Like, I'm not one step closer to any goal that I have. So I'm super keen to share this course with you guys, and it's something that has really helped me. So I'm so keen to share it with you. Habit number 8 is do a vibe check every morning. So this should actually go before number 7. But checking in with myself, listening to my emotions, and if I'm not feeling that motivated today, I need to ask myself, am I just tired? Am I lazy? Or like, do I actually just need some time for myself to relax? Like, what do I need? Because think about it, sometimes we waste so much time and we think that we need to push through that feeling of being unmotivated. And some days we actually do just need to chill out and take the day for ourselves and rest, recover, and like re-energize. So it's all about like really being honest with yourself about where you're at, and then establishing like, can I do my work today or can I not? And is it because I'm being lazy and because I don't want to? Or is it because I really need time to do my own thing and like rest? Habit number 9 is making a really good breakfast, which usually consists of a berry smoothie or some like Greek yogurt with blueberries. Like, I'm a berry girl. I love anything with berries. And I find that when I make myself a really good breakfast in the morning, and I'm usually not someone that likes to eat very early. So I will like wait a little bit and then I will make myself something really good and nutritious and wholesome. And that's able to like sustain me for my day. And then I literally just drink water like throughout my day, which has really helped me as well because it keeps me hydrated. It keeps me cool, calm, and collected. Okay. And I also feel really good. Habit number 10 is have another cup of coffee, okay, just to push me more over the edge, okay? I'm literally just kidding. But I don't care if like you judge me about the amount of cups of coffee that I have a day, but I really need it like halfway through my day again because it also helps to like sustain me and like keep me focused. And obviously I can't have too much because like I don't want my brain to spiral out, but it's just about obviously being aware of what your body can handle. And I like enjoying another cup of coffee in my day because it does keep me productive and it keeps me moving and motivated. Habit number 11 is reading 10 pages. Yes, 10 pages. Reading like really gives me perspective. It keeps my mind busy. It improves my vocab. That is why I'm using the word like vocab.
It's disgusting to be related to you.
My vocabulary, but it's just something that really helps me. And I went to the hairdresser the other day and I took my book with me and I was like reading it the whole time. And I try and look for moments in my day when I'm able to just chill out and read. It just makes me feel so good. I'm not sure if there's like another scientific fact about that, but it honestly feeds my soul on like another level. So I love it. Habit number 12 is of course working out, which is like essential in my eyes. It keeps me motivated, it gives me confidence, it boosts my mood, and it makes me feel good. Like what more can I say about it? Okay, I think I've like stretched this out so much because I speak about it all the time. But for me, it's not necessarily having a result to look a certain way. It's about that feeling that I get. And when I feel good and I feel motivated and I feel confident in myself, I want to go out there and like achieve my goals. Okay, so it's something that I need because it definitely motivates me in such a positive way. So whether that is like going for a swim or going for a walk or going to the gym or like booking a Pilates class, it doesn't need to be something hectic. Just moving your body and doing something for yourself really helps you mentally. And when your mind is right, you're able to achieve absolutely anything. Habit number 13 is having structure is something that is very important to me. Obviously having structure, but a life that still has some flexibility where you're able to enjoy life. Okay. For me, I love structure. I've always strived for like stability in my life. And it's something that helps me to keep in check. Okay. It helps me not stray away and like get distracted and like not be focused on the vision that I have for my life. And I know it kind of sounds a bit toxic because you're supposed to also enjoy life, and I definitely promote that too. You need to have a really good balance, but it kind of like depends on like the stage that you're at in your life. And the stage that I'm currently at is I'm very focused on achieving the higher vision that I have for myself, no matter how long it's going to take me to get there. And that motivates me every day and that gives me purpose. And it just depends on who you are. But I find that you also need to schedule time to have a good time too, okay? And have fun and go wild and just live your life. So it depends on like who you are and also like the stage that you're at in your life. So I feel like for me, having structure is very important. Like I like knowing that I'm going to the gym. I like going for like a smoothie. I like sitting at my desk and doing some work. I like having a job where I'm able to go every day and do something productive. So it's all about those things that makes you feel more secure in yourself and more confident. And for me, structure is something that really helps me to stay productive. So yeah, I love that. And we're at the last one, which is habit number 14. For me, it's going for long walks on the beach. That sounds so like romantic. I know, but it's like just me, myself, and I. But honestly, like I'm a beach girl. Okay, I love the ocean so much. I can't say that enough. And for me, it helps me visualize a life for myself that consists of peace and stability and love and fun and creative energy. And it gives me peace of mind, which helps me to reset in order to be more productive in my everyday life. So like I said before, structure is great, but it's also important to have that time where you're actually enjoying your life, because that's what also makes life so fun and enjoyable. And at the end of the day, when you're prioritizing your self-care and what makes you feel good, you're going to be more productive. So it's the start of the week. Like, what are you going to do to get you closer to achieving your goals? Let me know in the comments down below. I love hearing from you, and I will see you guys soon. So, peace.